Dearly beloved, we have gathered here today in the sight of God and in the presence of these witnesses to celebrate the union of Darla and Chris in holy matrimony. As Darla and Chris join their lives together today, the house of Richardson and the house of Moon come together. Who gives this woman to be married to this man?
I have a reading from 1 Corinthians chapter 13. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects. It always trusts. Always hopes. Always perseveres. Love never fails.
Thank you. Chris and Darla, here we are. We only have one job now. We're here to speak our vows to one another and to get to that kiss. But before we do, let's just take a moment and take in all that's happening. Look what you guys have done by creating this wedding celebration. This is a beautiful space. Chris, you asked me to ensure that this was a sacred moment, and we are reading timeless words. We are gathered here today in the presence of God and these witnesses to celebrate. Just take a look at these witnesses. Last night, somebody said that there are people from here from over 18 states. You've been celebrating for 3 days. Chris, take a look. Darla, take a look. These people are here because they are for you.
You're amazing. Look what you did. That's good.
Yeah.
What the hell are we supposed to do now?
So handsome.
Oh, nice. Is that a handle? I think.
So handsome. You look so.
You've never been this.
Oh, we got mic'd up.
I'm like that.
You're mic'd up.
Oh no, they can hear us.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
How about that handle?
Did you have a good day?
My day's starting now.
Mine too.
Chris, you and I have logged a lot of time together. And I wanted to base this short speech, short homily, on a text that you once sent me. There was a text the day that you met Darla. I don't know if you remember, we were supposed to get together and you texted me. I can't make it. I don't text with two thumbs. I don't. One thumb. But Chris, you texted me one time when I asked you, how's it going with Darla? And I will never forget the response then, and it is setting up this moment in your lives together. I asked you, it was a simple text, how's it going? And your response was, she adores me. I am telling you, Chris and Darla, you got it right. Chris, you got it right. An emotion like that shifts the entire universe. That changes everything. Look, it brought together your family from the entire country. Amy read, we have hope, faith, and love, but the greatest of that is love. And you described it perfectly, Darla. When we are truly in love, we move out of our individual selves to unite with another. Love involves making a clear decision, but at its heart, it is not a matter of mind. It is a flow of energy willingly allowed and exchanged. It is sacrifice, it is forgiveness, it is generosity. Love restores all things. People formed by such love are indestructible. Darla and Chris, the love that you have for each other has reset your history. And you are creating the future. Darla, you got it right. Chris, I've got good news for you. She adores you. Ready to take some miles? Chris, repeat after me. I, Chris, take you, Darla.
I, Chris, take you, Darla,
To be my wife.
to be my wife,
To have and to hold from this day forward.
to have and to hold from this day forward,
For better or for worse.
for better or for worse,
For richer or for poorer.
for richer or for poorer,
In sickness and in health.
in sickness and in health,
To love and to cherish.
to love and to cherish,
As long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
Darla, will you repeat after me? I, Darla, take you, Chris,
I, Darla, take you, Chris,
to be my husband,
to be my husband,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
The wedding ring is an outward and visible sign of an inward and spiritual grace, signifying to us God's eternal love. Chris, place this ring on Darla's finger and repeat after me. With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
I pledge my love and faithfulness to you.
I pledge my love and faithfulness to you
The days of
for all the days of my life.
Darla, will you place this ring? Where's this ring? With this ring I thee wed.
With this ring I thee wed.
I pledge my love and faithfulness to you
I pledge my love and faithfulness to you
for all the days of my life.
for all the days of my life.
Having pledged your love and commitment to one another, and having sealed your vows with the exchange of rings, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great joy and adoration that I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Christopher Richardson.
Don't know if I was aware a piece was missing. In this puzzle I used to call my life. Oh no, didn't even care enough to beat it.
days down the line, I'll remember some faces. I hope to remember some names. Maybe I'll hear and remember some conversation and little snippets here and there. But here's what I know I will know and feel. I will feel full of the emotion that I've looked out at each and every one of you, and those memories that are with it. And I will remember how you made me feel. That's what I like you to know. Now, I'm kind of like done talking. And now I have an incredible pride in saying the following. Maddie Moonhill.
A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for the father of our bride.
How can a grandfather, I'm called Papa, be any more proud than I am right now to turn the microphone over to Maddie?
My name is Maddie, and that's my mom. My mom and I have been through everything together. She's my number one fan, my best friend, and my hero. From when I was 5 to 17, it was just me and her. And then eventually our dogs, Bo and Lexi. I watched her do everything she could to give me a good childhood with lots of friends and amazing memories. My mom is the most hardworking person I will ever know, and I hope to one day be half as awesome as she is. It makes me even happier to say that Chris also knows just how incredible my mom is. He's so quick to celebrate all her accomplishments, to tell her how amazing she's doing, and him and I are so extremely grateful to have her in our lives. Now, even though I could hype my mom up for hours, let's move on to her dating life. So, throughout our 12 years, just the two of us, I mostly assumed my mom really only had two things on her mind: work and family. I never really thought much about my mom's dating life because, to be honest, I wasn't really sure it existed. And turns out she's really good at keeping secrets. However, I knew one thing that I wanted in relation to my mom's dating life, and that is I wanted her to find her person before I went to college, because I did not know how I could leave her at home alone. Chris is one of the most funny, caring, interesting, baldest people I've ever met. Watching my mom fall in love with Chris was such a blessing, and I'm so grateful for him and all he does for her. I'm so extremely overjoyed right now that we are all here together, and I'm very happy to see those who traveled far and wide to get here. I feel so honored to be standing up here right now in front of all of you to celebrate my incredible mother and my amazing new stepdad. So I want everyone to raise a toast to my mom and Chris. Cheers.
I was going to say that Chris didn't have any friends to be best man, so he went to the old man's home and got married. I've actually known Chris a long time. The first time I met him, he weighed 2.5 pounds, and he looked like a carrot. He'd already had 2 blood transfusions inside his mother, but he had arms and legs, so maybe he's going to be all right. He evolved into a cute little boy to the biggest pain in the ass I've ever met in my life. And some of us know what I'm talking about, like his sister, and an okay student, an all-American athlete, a good businessman. And here we are, one of the kindest people I've ever known. Hats off. Thank you. And Warren Buffett, somebody I'm quite familiar with, said, the most important decision you'll ever have in your life is picking your spouse. I think you hit the jackpot, Chris. You listened well. And you deserve everything you have. And my toast is that it has been said that a happy marriage is the key to a happy life. May you have a happy life.
I heard a pastor one time say that marriage and a metaphor for marriage was like 1 billion people running a race. Everybody's running in the same direction. Everybody's running at different speeds. There's no finish line. And your character, who you are, what makes you you is what defines the speed by which you run that race. And as you're running the race, if and when you look around and you see somebody running at the exact same speed as you reach out and grab that person's hand and you finish it running the race with that person. And Darla, Chris, tonight, you guys grabbed hold of hands and you're now running that race together.
Hey, it's time to give thanks. But I have a question. Has anybody here seen how beautiful my bride is? In the words of Greg Rains, I outkicked my coverage on this one. So Darla and I want to express our sincere thanks to all of you for making this special day a priority and further knitting yourselves into the fabric of our lives. They say 90% of success is just showing up. Well done. Well done. We're thankful for you, to you, our beloved friends and family, for supporting us in the special ways that have helped bind us together. We want to recognize those that have traveled from afar and wide, places like California, Utah, Connecticut, Oregon, Colorado, Idaho, Vermont, and I think earlier it was stated 18 states in total. Arizona. It's not Canada, it's Canada. Hoser? We're particularly thankful for our parents, Tom and Becky and Alan and Susan, for their love and support and for showing us how to thrive and grow in, yes, nearly a century of combined years of marriage. Would you please stand up, Tom and Becky, Alan and Susan? We're thankful for our children, Hannah, Maddie, and Aaron, for teaching us that love has no limitations and that striving to become the best version of themselves is really all there is to life, and that finding the best version is often only the result of getting up again and again after you've fallen down. We simply adore you, and you inspire us each day. When we do for others out of love, we trigger gratitude. Gratitude takes us out of self, and when we are out of self, we can survive and even thrive. We put this 3-day event together as much for you as we did for us. Love and gratitude, may you seek them in all corners of your lives as you return home. That's my story. That's our story. And we're sticking to it. We love you.